Hey guys, it's me, FacegreenJack, and welcome to AnimationGaming. Today, I'm going to be showing off the 1.9 snapshot that Dinnerbone released yesterday. Now, this is going to be showing off all the features, including ones that we've seen in previous snapshots already. So, first of all, you can see I'm in the Elytra wings, which in the new snapshot aren't as powerful as they used to be, because you could just fly forever in them. Now it's a bit more like a hang glider, so you will fall even if you're going up. Now I don't know whether I like this or not, because it does add a bit more realism, as in a hang glider you wouldn't be able to just fly forever. The reason I'm not sure I like this too much though is because I am quite a creative player who likes to just mess around. Now, many people like this added realism, but personally, it just would be too much considering the combat system, and it would be a bit harder. So here I am flying. You can see the wings are slightly glitched, but that's to be expected in a snapshot. This isn't the full release of this update yet. Now, when I crouch, you can see the wings, although they're part of me, move apart. Now this is quite a nice feature for the animations. The animations are quite cool so far, and now you will take damage, I'll show you in a second, from hitting into the side of things. So if I go into /game mode 1, wrong one, idiot, 0. So now I'm in survival mode. So now if I, whoa lag, if I jump off of somewhere a bit higher than this, and I crash into something, I should effectively be hurt if I get enough speed. So if I run and jump, see I just took a little bit of damage there. And now it's quite hard to do. Let me set my game mode to 1, fly up. Go, and then space out, there we go. So now if I crash into something, I'll take damage, which is amazing in my opinion compared to what we've had in previous snapshots that haven't been this detailed. So rather than just flying and being a god with wings, you now aren't invincible with it. Also, the hitbox has been changed, so rather than a set hitbox, if you crouch, arrows can fly over your head now, so you can dodge and have that slight advantage of not getting hit now, which I find a lot better than previous versions of Minecraft, where you can just, you crouch and it doesn't do anything except habilitate you, in the sense of you can't move as fast. So also, in this snapshot and previous, you have dual combat. So here we have the survival menu. So if we go into the combat, you see there's a load more arrows, which I will get into in a minute. But if I take this shield, go into my survival inventory and put it here, I'll be holding a shield, which I can use to block with when I right click. So if we send that, you see at the front, you can see the shield, and when I block, it blocks forward. So if we go back into first person, see, block, and I can still attack. So this will be extremely useful, say, for having a battle in Skywars or something. So you can block the arrows and then attack with this. And if you want to go for Berserker mode, you can have 2 swords, so right click and a click, I believe. Oh, this worked in one of the other previous snapshots. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work, but okay. So another use for the dual wielding is pickaxe and torches. So I believe they're in miscellaneous, no? Materials, bring, tools, stuff, combat, and there we go. Torch. So now if we go put a torch in here, we can place a torch down as we're mining, which is so much easier than before. So that's going to make mining a lot easier rather than having to switch through all your inventory to find out new things to do. So next we have all the new boats. For some reason you can't craft this yet in survival. That'll have to be a bug that will be fixed. So let's just get a spruce boat for now. Place it in the water. Now, this isn't just a normal, whoa, bit lag there, normal boat where you can move around with W and S. I'm pressing the buttons now, and it's not working. You have to use W and, no, not W, you need to use the A and D keys, and if you move forward, you need to press both of them, or turn in the opposite direction of the one you're using. And if you time it perfectly, so tap, you double tap, you sprint, do a sort of sprint, like in the base game, which I find really cool. So if you double tap and then hold, you do a sort of sprint. And I find that boats have not had too much love recently with Minecraft. So this, in my opinion, is an amazing addition to boats and water travel. So next up we have all the different arrows. So we have the spectral arrow, night vision arrow. Oh, I'm not going to show you all of these, mainly because they all just do what they say. So the night vision, invisibility, leaping, fire resistance, swiftness, slowness, water breathing, healing, harming, arrow of poison, arrow of regeneration, strength, and weakness. Now, they're pretty obvious, self-explanatory. The only one that may not be straight away obvious is the arrow of leaping, which just gives you jump boost. So if I get myself a bow, and let's get a zombie in here. So if we spawn him, let's say here, and I shoot him with a spectral arrow, and now if I run over here, I shouldn't be able to see him, but now I can see him through blocks. It sort of does a glow around them, so if you're targeting a specific player or mob, you can see them as long as they're alive, which I find really cool, considering that's impossible in earlier versions of the game. There's no way of targeting a specific player. Now you can see them through trees, and you can see them through anything. You can even see them through bedrock if you're in creative and happen to have a bedrock base, which is just better than what we had before, which was just one arrow. Now we have so many. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, including the base arrow. So that's an improvement over 1.8, which has been out for a year now, and we haven't got the 1.9 update release yet, which is quite strange for Minecraft. So I'm looking forward to how much they put into 1.9 in the end. So first person flying looks a bit like this. So it's a bit like gliding, if you've ever used a hang glider mod. Sorry there, I didn't plan that very well and just went outside of the trunk I've preloaded in. So now we're going to go through the chorus plants and flowers, as well as the dragon head, which is new for if you slay the ender dragon, of course. So let's come down. Now the chorus plant and flower haven't got anything, but it's a hint that we will be getting new flowers, because they don't get put down at the moment. The dragon head is quite interesting. It looks hilarious when you put it on your head, because you just have a giant dragon head. And you can put it down, like most heads, and it lags out slightly. I don't know whether it's the model or what. So break that, put this into our inventory, and I believe that's all we have to show you for this. Except chorus fruit and things in beetroot seeds. Actually, I think these were already in the game for this. So I believe these are new too. So lingering potions. So I believe they are longer. Yeah, these are longer than average splash potions. So that's pretty cool. And I believe there's a new one which is instant death. I think it was that I saw. Oh, so that concludes my snapshot. So I would just like to mention where I got all these sources from. So firstly, Dinnerbone updated this snapshot recently himself, and whoa, Dinnerbone also released telling us about how the boats will be faster, and he recently released a tweet about that, on top of a few other tweets that I'll show now, surrounding 1.9 and the fact that we're not going to be getting many more updates to the content of 1.9 as much as bug fixes, because at the end of this week it should be ready, they said, or month actually, no, at the end of this month then it should be ready, except for bug fixes. So we should get this update by the end of this year, which will be great because I'm looking forward to 1.9 and creating a server. So, adios amigos.